Hi guys! So today I'm going in search of my doppelganger. So if you're not familiar with the word doppelganger, it means somebody who looks like you or you bear a really close similarity but you're not related. Now I had to go and look this up, but apparently the term was coined in 1796 in a story called Siebenkäs by German author John Paul. And it made its way from there into the English language in 1851 or thereabouts. So it's been known about for generations that two people can look extremely similar. Now, I know that we're always being compared to other people, like, you look like this person or that person. So I was wondering how similar a match there is out there. And there's this database online called Stranger Twin that I heard about years ago, I think, in a documentary, and I thought, oh, that sounds interesting, let's do that. And then I totally forgot about it. I can't even remember where I first heard about it. But I was reminded about it the other day when I was listening to this true crime podcast by a guy called Richard Anthony Jones. And he spent 17 years, so basically a life sentence, in prison in America for a crime that he did not commit. And he only got his freedom when he came face to face with his own doppelganger in the same prison. So people kept walking up to him and sort of saying, hey, I greeted you earlier today and you ignored me, and kind of claiming to have had conversations with him that he had not had. And it was only when he saw basically himself standing on the other side of the room that it clicked, and he went, oh my goodness, there's somebody else here that looks exactly like me. And when you put the pictures side by side, you can't tell them apart. And even the victim of the crime, who originally picked him out of a photo book, so was the original eyewitness who identified him, said that they couldn't tell them apart either, and his case collapsed. So yeah, that reminded me of this website, Stranger Twins, and the fact that I meant to go and do that a long time ago and I never did. So I thought today I would. So we'll go through the process and see if there's another me out there. Oops, I got the name of the site wrong. Sorry, it's Twin Strangers, not Stranger Twins. Or Stranger Things. It's not even that, it's Twin Strangers. So they reckon that they've got a database of 11 million people on there, which that seems like a huge amount. 11 million people across the world. I had a little look at the FAQ earlier, and apparently the way that it works, it's kind of weirdly like a dating site. You upload your photograph and then it will search and come up with matches, and you pay for credits for how many matches. And then it does kind of like a Tinder thing, where if both people say they want to contact each other, then it will put you in contact, but if only one person does, then it doesn't. So it feels a bit like it's probably run by the same people that run dating sites like OkCupid or something. I don't know, I haven't looked that far into it, but I get that kind of vibe. I think it's a legit site, so I don't know. Let's give it a go. I'm curious, I want to know. So it says here that I need to upload an image of myself. So like a passport image. Keep your hair out of your face, make sure your facial features are clearly visible, don't tilt your head. Okay, so I think I'm going to need to take a photograph, because I went through a lot of my old photographs and they're all kind of a bit posy and I'm kind of tilting my head, so it doesn't really work. Let me go and do that and come back and upload something. I'm not too sure whether or not I should have my hair sort of up or down. But I feel like I should probably have it up, because I don't know, that's the most clear visual of my face. And also you can look the same, you can have the same facial structure, but vastly different hairstyles. And I think like really different hairstyles make you look at somebody's facial features differently. They can look very different. So I guess I'm going to take one with my hair, maybe just my hair back or something. So let me go and do that and upload it. Okay, so within seconds it's come back with matches. It reckons that its best match for me is 84% alike, and that there's 596 results in total. It says, we've found the best matches for this photo. Have a look now and you can try again with a different photo. 5 free searches. I'm quite interested to know because it's only taking a photograph face on, but I've got quite a prominent aquiline nose and people look really, really different from the side sometimes, even when they look quite similar front on. So I'm kind of surprised it doesn't ask for a side shot as well, because I think that will probably be more likely to be accurate. 84% match, I mean, yeah, that's not bad, I suppose. Let's have a look and see. So the 84% match is this lady here. And it says Ireland. Now, that's really interesting to me because I have a lot of Irish DNA and I know where in Ireland it comes from. And I did the 23andMe DNA test and, you know, a lot of it comes from Ireland. So that doesn't surprise me. Her picture is sideways though. So I'm just going to take her image next to mine and I'm going to turn it the right way up so that we can see. I can see certain similarity. Definitely the mouth. Absolutely, the mouth is very, very similar. Yeah, I guess. It's hard to tell again because, like, we're looking at hairstyle as well, and hairstyle can completely change somebody's entire facial features in a way. So I think my eyes are a bit rounder, and her eyes are slightly downward. I think we look quite similar, but yeah, I go with 84 seems about right. It's definitely not a 99% match. Then the next one after that is from England. I wouldn't say there's much resemblance there. We've got, by the look of it, completely different eye colour. She's got a very different nose to me, just by the look of it. And it's also difficult because she's smiling and I'm not, so you can't really tell. I don't know. Yeah, actually, maybe there's a similarity there in the smile in the mouth. Yeah, a lady here from Ukraine. It's really difficult to judge because you can't really judge yourself. It's really hard to say. Her eyebrows and her eye shape looking up, I think, is quite similar. Possibly the nose. Lady here from America. Nose is completely different. Mouth is similar. Eyes are similar. Yeah, I can see the similarity there. We've all got quite similar eyes and eyebrows, but our noses are very, very different. A lady there from America, that definitely doesn't look like me. Her features are much more regular. She's more symmetrical. Found this lady here who actually, she's from America, and I know that my mouth does this. When I go like, I do this a lot, like when I'm not in a smiling mood, but it's like, yeah, And I've got photographs of myself where my mouth has got that kind of, yeah, my mouth definitely does that. Yeah, I would say some of them are quite similar, but I would not say that anybody in there is my doppelganger. Even the 84% match, I wouldn't say is my exact doppelganger, but it's been interesting. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that kind of just scratched a curiosity itch for me. I was just curious to know if there was somebody out there in the world that I could go to jail for. But apparently I think I'm safe at the moment. So yeah, if you give this a go, let me know what results you get. Let me know if you find somebody that kind of scares you with how similar they look, because that would be interesting. All right, done for the day.